For most women over 60, the morning begins with a cup of coffee, but few think about the fact that the intimate area needs special care in the first minutes of the day. Neglecting this simple recommendation can have a hidden impact on blood circulation, self-esteem, and even the ability to use the bathroom freely. Many believe that intimate care does not require special attention. Yet research shows that after the age of 60, the female body enters a stage where even minor neglect can lead to accelerated thinning of tissues, changes in vaginal pH, and an increased risk of infections, dryness, and discomfort that often go unnoticed until they cause serious problems. A study published in the journal Women's Health showed that postmenopausal women who established a daily morning intimate care ritual, including inspection, moisturizing, and light stimulation, reported up to a 53% reduction in complaints such as dryness, burning, itching, and frequent urges to urinate. In addition, they reported improvements in their intimate lives and increased self-esteem. This positive effect is easy to explain. During sleep, blood circulation slows down, which leads to dehydration of the mucous membrane and increased sensitivity. The first morning minutes are a unique time to restore moisture, stimulate blood flow, and protect this area through simple but important actions. That is why how you care for your intimate area in the morning significantly affects its ability to protect you throughout the day. As Dr. Eva Spence, a specialist in women's health over 60, I have seen this many times. Many women, feeling tired and disconnected from their bodies, accept dryness, discomfort, and infections as inevitable companions of aging. But this is a misconception. There are 7 simple morning rituals that can gently care for the intimate area, restore energy, and bring back a sense of well-being and confidence. These habits require no medication, hormone therapy, or expensive treatments, and the 6th one often goes unnoticed by most. In my practice, I often notice the first warning signs that can help prevent future problems and save a lot of suffering. If this topic concerns you, like this and turn on notifications, because I create content specifically for women over 60 who want to care for their health and well-being. Tell me in the comments how old you are and from which city you are watching my videos. This will help me better understand my audience and give you the most useful advice. Let's begin. The first habit to start with is a morning inspection. Even before you do your usual morning routines like brushing your teeth, having coffee or water, or using the bathroom, perform one silent action that can positively affect your intimate well-being. Look at yourself carefully, respectfully, and without shame. Many women over 60 have never been taught how to observe their own intimate health. They were raised in a culture of silence, neglect, and concealment. As a doctor, I can confidently say that the first signs of serious intimate diseases most often appear not as pain, but as visible changes in the mirror. White spots, redness, slight peeling, small swellings, color changes, or new discharges. These subtle signals are your body's whispers. The sooner you notice them, the greater the chance to resolve the problem without serious consequences. Once, a 67-year-old patient came to me after noticing a whitish spot on her skin. It did not cause discomfort or pain, but she decided to show it to me anyway. It turned out to be an early stage of lichen sclerosis, a condition that can lead to serious complications if ignored. Fortunately, she came in time, and we began treatment at an early stage, which helped prevent further complications. This is far from an isolated case. A study published in the British Journal of General Practice revealed an alarming trend. More than 60% of women with vulvar abnormalities seek medical help only at advanced stages because they never performed self-examinations of their intimate area. Surprisingly, knowing your anatomy and conducting regular self-checks greatly increases the chances of successful and quick treatment. That is the importance of inspection. It is not a cause for shame or excessive worry, but an act of caring for your health. If you have already learned to look at your breasts in the mirror, why not do the same with the most forgotten part of your body? Tomorrow morning, stop for a minute. Alone and calmly in the bathroom, take a look, observe, and get to know yourself. This simple gesture can become the greatest act of respect for your body and your life. The second habit is to feel your intimate area in the morning. Now that you have looked, there is something even more subtle and perhaps even more important. Pay attention to how your vaginal area feels today, not with anxiety, but with mindfulness. Many women experience discomfort in this area without realizing it. They wake up with a feeling of irritation, slight itching, or dryness, but have gotten used to ignoring it, thinking it is normal for their age. In reality, this is not true. Natural vaginal lubrication, comfort while sitting, the absence of itching or heaviness in the pelvis. All these are signs of hormonal harmony, a healthy, intimate microbiome, and that your body is still full of life energy. At the same time, lack of sensation, slight discomfort, or a feeling that something is stuck can be early signs of imbalance, as scientific studies confirm. Research presented in the Journal of the American Menopause Society shows that women over 60 can experience dryness, itching, and altered sensitivity as early signs of vaginal atrophy, even without pain or infection. These changes are like quiet warnings and can be missed if you don't learn to listen carefully to your body. That's why it's important to take a moment each day before starting your day to feel the state of your intimate area, gently touching it if comfortable for you. Notice the level of natural moisture. See if there is any discomfort, sensitivity, or simply comfort. This intimate moment with yourself may seem small, but it is actually a ritual of reconnection and prevention. The third habit is to drink water before and urinate after, if possible. Let's talk about a simple but powerful habit, drinking a glass of water right after waking up before going to the bathroom. Yes, I know. Many women say, "Doctor, I wake up on the edge, barely making to the bathroom." It's important to understand that this is not a strict rule, but rather a physiological ideal that can bring significant benefits if followed. While you sleep, your body naturally loses moisture. Blood circulation slows, vaginal tissues become drier, and the kidneys wake up thirsty. A morning glass of water before urination is a gentle way to start your system. Hydrate the mucous membranes, activate your kidneys, and stimulate blood flow to the pelvic area. If you wake up with a strong urge to urinate, don't force yourself to hold it. Go calmly and then drink water immediately after. The key is to make this a non-negotiable part of your morning ritual, whether you drink water before or after using the bathroom. A recent study published in the International Urogynecology Journal shows a direct link between morning hydration and improved urinary tract health in older women. Morning hydration helps reduce urgent bathroom visits, lowers the risk of infections, and even decreases vaginal dryness symptoms. All these benefits come from just a simple glass of water. If you haven't adopted this habit yet, start adding it gradually to your routine. Place a glass of water by your bed so it becomes part of your awakening. You will feel the difference, and your intimate area will thank you. The fourth habit is awakening the pelvic floor. Once your body is hydrated, mindful, and connected with itself, it's time to activate the root of your intimate energy, the pelvic floor. Many women are unaware of these muscles, but they are there, quiet yet strong, supporting the bladder, uterus, and rectum, and playing an important role in pleasure, urinary control, and intimate vitality. Over time, especially after 60, this area loses elasticity, blood flow, and sensitivity. The result? More frequent urine leaks, pelvic heaviness, less lubrication, and even less pleasure during intimacy. But all this can change with an action that takes less than a minute a day. How to awaken the pelvic floor in the morning. Sit on the edge of your bed, relax your shoulders, take a deep breath, then gently contract the vaginal and anal muscles as if holding back urine. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds and slowly release. Repeat 5 to 10 times, easily and without tension. If you want, you can add a slight pelvic tilt forward and back. This subtle movement gently awakens this area. A study published in the International Urogynecology Journal observed women over 60 who did daily pelvic floor exercises for just 12 weeks. The results were impressive, a 74% reduction in mild to moderate urinary incontinence, plus increased sensitivity and comfort. This is accessible to everyone, with no cost or need for gyms or equipment. You only need to learn to activate the hidden power within you that supports your intimate well-being. Include this in your daily self-care ritual because aging is not fading away, but opening new, previously untapped possibilities already within you. The fifth habit is gentle hygiene. You have now observed, felt, and activated. Now it's time to shower. But be careful. The way you clean your intimate area can secretly harm you. Many women believe the more thorough the cleaning, the better. But with the vulva, less is more. Regular soaps, loofahs, scrubs, vaginal douches, and scented products can disrupt the natural microbiome, destroy beneficial bacteria that protect you, and further dry out the mucous membrane, which is already more sensitive with age. After 60, vaginal skin becomes thinner, more delicate, and prone to irritation. What feels like cleansing can actually be harsh. The result: more itching, dryness, infections, and burning. A woman who feels unclean may actually be suffering from overcleaning. Here's the right approach. Use only mild, intimate cleansers with a pH of 3.5 to 4.5 mint for the vulva area. Avoid regular, antibacterial, or scented soaps. Clean only the outer part, never the inner. Use your hand gently, not sponges or scrubs. Pat dry with a towel without rubbing. Try sleeping without underwear a few nights a week to let the skin breathe. Harvard Women's Health Watch notes that older women who switched to gentle, intimate hygiene saw a significant drop in infections, vaginal irritation, and recurrent thrush. Contrary to popular belief, excessive hygiene turned out to be a major trigger of chronic vaginal problems in this group. Make intimate care a ritual of tenderness and kindness, where gentle touch is the key to your well-being. The sixth habit is healthy eating. Nutrition is not only about energy, but also about vaginal health. Having already cared for external hygiene, it's time to care for internal balance through your diet. What you eat in the morning can nourish the vaginal mucosa, regulate hormones, and strengthen the microbiome, or it can trigger inflammation, infections, dryness, and even incontinence. Most women still choose traditional breakfasts: white bread, black coffee, margarine, sweet pastries, sugar, cookies. This is quick and easy, but harmful. Diets high in refined sugars and white flour disrupt the vaginal pH balance, create a favorable environment for yeast infections, increase inflammation, and harm the microbiome. Fortunately, this is easy to change by rethinking your plate. Start your day with a simple, beneficial breakfast that supports your intimate area. One serving of plain whole yogurt without added sugar, rich in probiotics to restore vaginal and gut flora. A tablespoon of flax or chia seeds, rich in omega-3s and natural phytoestrogens that hydrate tissues from within, and some red berries or a ripe banana, rich in antioxidants and fiber to support gut health and protect mucous membranes. Add a slice of whole grain bread with avocado or a boiled egg for healthy fats that support female hormones. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that women who added more fiber, probiotics, and phytoestrogens to their breakfast saw improved vaginal lubrication, stabilized hormones, and fewer urinary infections. To see real results, you don't need a drastic diet overhaul. Just start eating mindfully, because nutrition is also self-care, and your breakfast could be the first step in taking care of yourself throughout the day. The seventh habit is to reduce sitting time and increase physical activity. After breakfast, many people go straight to sitting, reading, watching TV, or just waiting. But what feels like rest can actually harm your health. Prolonged sitting, especially in the morning, negatively affects blood circulation in the pelvic area, leading to internal problems. Without good blood flow, pelvic floor muscles weaken. The bladder becomes more vulnerable, lubrication decreases, and sensations of heaviness, pressure, or even urine leaks become common. The saddest part is that this happens silently, without pain or warning, only showing as a serious problem over time. But the body has a secret. It loves movement. To activate blood flow, strengthen the pelvic floor, and awaken intimate tissues, just 5 to 10 minutes of slow walking after breakfast is enough. No special equipment or clothing is needed, just a light stroll to the gate, around the house, yard, or hallway. The key is to break the stillness and move. Analyses by the North American Menopause Society found that sedentary women are twice as likely to experience pelvic floor dysfunction, urinary incontinence, and reduced vaginal lubrication, while women who walk daily, even without intense exercise, show better intimate strength, bladder control, and self-confidence. Instead of sitting for hours, take care of yourself, walk for your body, and move for your well-being, because every step is an investment in preserving the health and youth of your intimate area. In conclusion, you have learned about 7 key intimate habits for women after 60. None of them require medicine, surgery, or money. They require only one thing: attention to yourself. And perhaps that is the main message. You have spent your life caring for others, children, family, home, work, those around you. But now it is time to care for yourself. The vagina is not just a body part. It is a mirror of your health, your life's journey, and your strength. This is where your entire life story is stored, and where pleasure, harmony, and life energy still live. No matter your age, you're not too old, not too late, and not alone. If this video touched something important in your heart, please share it with another woman. Maybe your relative, close friend, or even neighbor, because she may be suffering in silence, thinking her struggles are just normal for her age and believing there is no way out. But there is, and it lies in small daily steps. Do them with love, attention to yourself, and pride. If you have read this far, share your age and location in the comments. It's important for me to know how far this message has reached and who stands with me in speaking up and changing to improve the intimate lives of mature women. Because aging is not an ending, but a new chapter for those who are ready to look at themselves honestly and bravely.